Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another unboxing. Today's watch is a Casio G-Shock DW6900B-9, and it is a J model because it is a Japanese version. They do sell this watch all around the world, and it does not have the J at the end. I purchased this watch for under $50 at Yazuki, Japan online, but I have also seen it for anybody that's in the US countries on Amazon for $47 and change. I'm going to start to take it out of the box, but before we do, in case anybody wants to get the manual downloaded, there's the QR code. Let's pull this thing out of the box and see what they give us here. I love these kind of boxes that they give you for some of these G-Shocks. For a watch that's under $50, they really do go above and beyond. Casio's exceptional brand when it comes to watches for the money. Ever since I started buying Casios, I've been fully addicted to them. This is just your manual, and this one is all in Japanese because it is a Japanese model. And some more stuff, and then here's another QR code. And let's pull this thing out of the box and put it on the stand. As we pull it out here, this is a Firefox model, which means illuminator. Instead of saying illuminator, it'll just say Firefox. We'll take a little look at it. And Firefox stands for a bluish green bioluminescence that is created by a special species of fungi, but in this case it is the bioluminescence backlight of the watch. It should be like a bluish green color. And then here's the tag with the 3230 module number, and if this is a US version like you would get like on Amazon, it would have a 1289 module in it. There's a little difference between the Japanese and the English or American version. And it is not made in Japan. This is a Taiwan-made watch, but this is a Japanese version, as I buy from a Japanese store. And it does have the light. You can't see it now, but I will put it on again. We'll turn all the lights out and take a closer look at it. It does have the afterglow, I noticed. And what's really cool, it seems like the light will stay on as long as you hold the button. This is my only G-Shock that does this. Some of my regular Casios will do it, but I've never had a G-Shock yet. I'm going to put it on the stand and we'll talk about some of the features of the watch. This is a really budget-friendly G-Shock, one of the cheapest that I've ever purchased at just under $50. It does have the positive display in it, and it is a mineral glass. It doesn't have the resin glass. It is actually a real mineral glass, not like some of the basic Casios. It does have a resin band with a resin bezel, and it is approximately 66 grams in weight, and it uses a 2016 CR2016 battery, and Casio gives it only a 2-year battery life before it will need a new battery. Possibly because of the illuminator in the watch is super bright, uses a lot of extra power. It is not too big of a watch. It is a medium-sized Casio watch, and it does have from top to bottom height of 53.2 millimeters, and from side to side approximately 50 millimeters, and it is 16.3 millimeters thick, this watch, which gives it a pretty thin profile. And it has your standard 1/100th of a second stopwatch. It has your countdown timer, and of course it is a G-Shock, so it is impact resistant. It does have all the stainless steel pushers, and they are hidden back behind protection from G-Shock. That's a lot of the difference between the G-Shocks and the Casios. They don't have the protection like the G-Shocks do. It also has a nice little lip over the glass to protect the whole glass, and it is a 5-button watch, which has the 4 on the sides and then the illuminator button with the G in it. It has the orange and red around it, which is a Japanese style, supposed to make the watch a little bit more modern and for the younger generation. I'm going to really quick push a couple buttons so we can just go through the modes, and then I'll turn out the lights in a second and we'll check out the bluish green illuminator. And it has your alarms, has your countdown timers, has your stopwatch, and it goes back to your time and date. Before I turn the light off, I'm going to show you a little closer look of the band and the strap. It is a really soft rubber on this, and it has the stainless steel clasp on it, which is very, very nice. And the craftsmanship on this watch is unbelievable for $50. It is super beautiful. And the strap and everything and how it's put together, it is really a nice piece. Let's look at the back here and see what it says. It has the Casio Thailand on it. You can read it super clear. Then here's the back of the watch. And it does say it's the 20 bar water resistant, the 3230 movement, and the DW6900B model, stainless steel, made in Thailand. And it is a shock resistant watch. Really nicely put together piece here. Something every Casio owner should have in their collection is one of these. We have the lights out, and I really do like this illuminator. As long as I hold the button, like I was saying, it keeps the light on, and that is super cool. This is my only G-Shock that does this, and this bluish illuminator is like my favorite one yet. I wish more G-Shocks would come with this Firefox edition. That's super cool. And when you let go of the button, 1, 2, 3 seconds afterglow. I put it on my wrist so we can do a little wrist roll to see how it looks. And I do have almost a 7.5 inch wrist. My wrist is pretty fat. I'm a little chubby, I hate to say it, but it does look good on my wrist. This watch represents itself beautifully. Here's a close-up of the face before we finish up the video, and it says light, electroluminance, illuminator, timer, shock resistant, alarm, chrono, on, off, light, and alarm. And it is, like I said, the Firefox edition, which gives it the bluish green illuminator with an afterglow, and it is 20 bar water resistant. This is really a beautiful watch for the money. Something good to wear every day. If you want to take something to work and not have to worry about it, this is a great watch. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and everybody that watches my G-Shock and Casio videos. I appreciate all the support, and we have 2 more watches on order that will be coming up really soon. They're coming in from Japan. And again, I buy all my watches from Yazuki, Japan. It is a retail store that carries Casio, Seiko, Citizen, and lots of other watches. This is their brand name, and then here is their QR codes in case anybody is interested and wants to look. They're always putting stuff on sale, like Black Friday sales and all kinds of sales, holiday sales. A lot of times they're up to 20-30% off on watches. Depending on where you live in the world, shipping is free. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video.